semifinal of the college football playoff pits the number 5 Ohio State Buckeyes and the number 1 Alabama Crimson Tide together with a berth in the national playoff game at stake. Both semifinal games are on January 1st, and this game can be seen on ESPN. The Buckeyes are a 10-point underdog against the Crimson Tide, and the over-under for this matchup is set at 56 points. Even with a positive straight-up record of 12-1, the Crimson Tide usually play worse than expected, going 4-8-1 against the spread so far this year. In the past 5 games, Alabama is 5-0 straight up and 2-1 against the spread. Alabama smashed Missouri 42-13 in the SEC championship game. Derrick Henry had a great game running the ball in the win, carrying it 20 times for 141 yards and 2 touchdowns. D'Andre White also had a great game with 101 yards and a touchdown on 4 receptions. When the Crimson Tide run the ball, they do so with authority. They rattle off 5.6 yards each time they rush during home games, ranked 20th in the nation. On the other side of the field, the Ohio State Buckeyes have a record of 12-1 straight up and 8-5 against the spread. In their previous 5 games, Ohio State has a record of 5-0 straight up and 2-3 against the spread. In the Big Ten championship game, Ohio State cruised past Wisconsin 42-13. Devin Smith had an outstanding performance for the Buckeyes, hauling in 4 balls for 137 yards and 3 touchdowns. Ezekiel Elliott also had a big day, contributing 220 yards and 2 touchdowns on 20 carries. Ohio State has lit up defenses all around the nation over the past 5 games, putting up an average of 511.6 total yards during that time. Shifting to their defense, it might be tough for the Crimson Tide to keep up with Ohio State's defense in several areas. Over the last 5 games, Ohio State's opponents have only managed 199 yards through the air. At the Bang the Book Betting Center, we predict that the Ohio State Buckeyes will take this game both straight up and against the spread, and that this game will go under the game total. Don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.